and we awaken on day 2 of these hunters' wild hunt. Day 1 brought its own challenges, leaving the castle bright and early and picking their way through the dead wood, making their way to the camp, which would be their midpoint stop. The camp itself was inhabited by a dryad and some angry shrubs, for which the hunters dispatched of them, we'll say quickly. They managed to clear the camp and settle down for the evening, getting a full night's rest before heading out on day 2 into the deepest, darkest part of the dead wood, heading for their location, Glamorgan.
So you guys wake up bright and early. You went to bed actually quite early. Sun came down, but the sun came down quite early. It's February, 1st of February. First day of your wild hunt, you've killed one wild creature. And you wake fresh with the sun coming up. And the forest in the morning, a little bit less scary. You spend the night in here, feels a little bit nicer. This clearing definitely is nicer as you look up. The big tree with its canopy is there, but a canopy of dead twigs and branches and trees, that's quite a lot of light through, so it wakes you up naturally. So you wake up for breakfast in the morning. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you head out?
Beric. I know a lot of people talk shit about being posh shit like that. Also, I'm not sure if you know that or not. I do now, thank you. But thank you for saving my life. And I think it's better with you because I can hear you better.
Wow.
And if you're gonna save
I'm very
lives,
touched. I'll use it again on you, shall I?
Well, quite possibly.
Well, look, I may be posh, but I've left that life behind me, but unfortunately an accent is with you for life.
And I think you're going to be very good this time at directing us. You were a bit wavy before, and I'll give you another pat on the back and another guidance.
So you guys, have your breakfast. So get yourself set for the day. Get your packs back on your back, and head off the way towards the last leg, the last day of travel, towards Glamorgan. Your final destination. You leave behind the big tree, head off into the forest. Happy with the way that it went before, leaving behind the nice little safe base, leaving behind one tent completely covered in frost and ice, hoping that cleans up just in case anyone needs it. You check off British prestidigitation. It's like minor illusion. It's just ties. It's good. They made nice little bells and whistles when you were sitting eating your dinner last night. So you're taking a long rest, you're up and fresh, and you head off on the trek again. Another day's worth of trek in front of you. Beric leading the way means you don't need to worry about getting lost or losing your kind of way as you go through. It's just about picking the right path and going. So as you trek for about hour and a half, 2 hours into the day, still early morning, so you can feel the nip of the night starting to disappear a little bit, the frost leaving the trees. And as you're seeing, actually, as the frosting starts to go, can you roll perception checks for me?
As soon as every time I do this, I think you're about to have to roll, but you're not. So you only get to use it if you have to roll in 1 minute. Me saying that, by the way, guidance.
So you
know, so you can't use it because you just said an hour.
Oh, okay.
Because you know the way, just in case you had to roll. What was this for again?
This is your just perception checks.
Is it a cantrip for you, or do you just
guidance. You just spam guidance for me.
16.
16.
14.
Perception, yeah.
Yep.
19.
Nice. All three of you. As you're taking in,
well rested,
and also there's a bit of you've taken on your first beast. Like, you out on the wild hunt, you fucking killed it. I mean, kind of, 2 of you went down, it was a little bit harder than you thought it was going to be, but it was the end of the day, wasn't it? It's a new day, you did it, you're alive, let's fucking go, boys. And as you're looking around and taking, and the forest was nice and clear, and as you're noticing now, the forest is getting darker again, you're getting back into the deep of the forest. We're seeing a lot more of those cobwebs and those spider webs that are living around, and you're seeing a lot more dead in the forest as you're making this second approach. You saw a bit of it before, you've seen a lot more of it now. The forest seems more dead where you are now, like deep in the middle, on the way to Glamorgan. A lot more rot, a lot of the smell of rot coming out, a lot of the damp coming out of the cold, where the ice is starting to thaw down. You're starting to get the smells of rot and just mush as you're making your way forward. It's a bit soggy underfoot as well. Again, difficult terrain. You know this terrain in the forest. It's fine, so you don't get bogged down by it. But you're aware of it, and you're picking your steps properly. There's a bit more swamp coming through here. It's a bit boggy. It's not an easy walk as you carry on. But you guys persist through. You get on.
I'm mage armor.
How long's Mage Armor last?
It doesn't actually say. 8 hours. Is that
Okay. 8 hours
is that
is
quite
4
good?
days.
It's 4
Well, yeah,
days,
yeah.
is it?
You're 4 days. So it's still the morning. You're like mid morning now, so it will last them through till mid
Yeah,
evening.
I've learned my lesson. I'm doing it regardless. So.
You're like,
You fucking do.
There are dragons.
that's the
in the
smell
swamp,
of rot. The dragons, the swamp.
Do we see him doing this? Does he change
I don't
vision?
think, unless you try and fucking change. What's your mage armor? Are you flavouring your mage armor in any way?
No, mate. I'm just like secretly just sticking this mage armor on.
See a little.
And so here's
You're like a,
something-
poof, and because your magic is mainly of the like mind basis, you like, poof, you see like, poof, you like what? He's just like, no. You see, there's a slight like shimmer on his, not shimmer, like a slight, like you were looking through like
Mirror.
a gel or something, yeah, like a little bit of mirror. Like he's like chest plate looks like it moves a little bit to the side when you look at it.
Little hairs like.
Yeah, yeah, pokes
Get
through.
goosebumps.
His hairs are battered down by the jelly of his mage armor.
Strange.
But yeah, you carry forward. But yeah, you know, you feel like you're getting into the deep rot of the dead forest. And this was the dead forest, or the dead wood. This is the dead part of the dead wood. It's really rotting. You carry on. You stop in what you find is a nice area to stop and get some food again. You've been walking for 3-4 hours now with the trek, much like you did before. Feeling a bit more confident with the trek. You just find a nice little place to stop and think. And as you look around you now, you see there's lots of debris, lots of broken trees, lots of tracks that are broken there. If anyone wants to roll a nature check, you can.
I'm -1 on nature.
+1. You good, boy.
Oh, okay.
Nature boy.
5.
5. So as you're looking around, you just see lots of like broken debris and bits in there, and this wood feels a lot more. There's a lot more rock going on. Again, smattering of webs and bits across the place as you're sitting and eating in your lunch in a dark, damp little area that you found a couple of knocked down logs on. And like one of them, you go to sit on the first one, your arse goes through it, and it's like, oh fuck, this is rotten food. Move up a little bit. And it's not a pleasant experience compared to the first day, where it's like a bit swampy, but it was still mild. It was pleasant. This is not pleasant. This is a nasty piece as you're walking through. But yeah, have your lunch. You still got your direction in mind. You know exactly where you're going. You've got the track mind. Glamorgana can only be another 5-6 maybe hours walk if you get a good pace on and you trot off through. The rush as you're walking, Beric, is getting thicker now, but thicker not in that like the trees are getting thicker. Like it's becoming more brittly, lots of thin, like bramble bushes. Imagine that, lots of thin, annoying bushes. You have to push out the way. You're trying to find ways, and you're following a lot of tracks, which look to be maybe would probably be animal tracks of some sort that have been dancing through the woods. You're following tracks more than you were before. Forging your own path is quite difficult. This is getting thick and it's on top of you, and you're trying to move through, and trying to pull and find your way as you're going through. Can you all roll
Initiative.
dexterity checks for me as you find your footing through the woods?
Like 0. Not bad.
17.
20!
Nice.
21.
Oh,
Nice.
fuck you.
So as you and you're finding your way through now. So this is getting thick, and you're just trying to piece your way, pass your way through. And as you're passing through the exact ways you're going. As you realise, as you're passing through as well, you are dancing around the. You're trying to essentially, with your dexterity check, you're staying within any archway that's been kind of created. You're not creating any of your own moves. You're just following the track down, almost crouch walking. It's kind of quite horrible. Feels very claustrophobic as you push your way through. But you're just following the track as well. And Beric, you're leading the way. You're just following the track through, not trying to take your own path. It's like, cool, we're going left for a bit. We never need to come back again. But however it works is however it works. We're just following the tracks, and you manage to walk your way on a little bit nicer, which is good.
Am I able to cast Mage Hands
Yeah.
in front of me just to like move some
To move some stuff? Yeah, if you want. Yeah, so you cast Mage Hand and you're just dancing your way through, moving stuff to the side. Yeah, that should be fine. Roll nature checks.
I'm like, that's a good use of
Everyone.
chance.
Yeah, everyone roll nature checks.
Always look real plus 0. 2. 9.
18.
18, nice. So as you're dancing through and you're clearing the way perfectly, and you're dancing through, because the way's been cleared so well, as you're passing, you remember something, Roke, as you're passing through this deep part of the forest that Aristaeus was telling you about the deadwood. The deadwood, whilst it had its fey incarnations and it had its links to the weirder side, that in its essence, it was a deadwood. It was a vast expanse of forest that had had the life force sucked out of it, and that it become the largest area of rot and decay. And that normally when this is to happen in the forest, it's done gradually, like the circle of life, right? Things die and things come in its place and move around, and there's an essence to what goes on. But in this, to have such a large area of decay in one huge area of decay that is abnormally been created, that it meant the conditions for those things that lived within those areas had a chance to thrive. And these aren't necessarily magical things, these are just normal animals that live within decay and rot. And you remember, like, these words come back to you as you're going through and you're noticing the dead and you're noticing the rot in there. And you start to pick up that these pathways that are being cut by small creatures that are dodging something. What are these small creatures trying to dodge as they're coming through something? And you're like, okay, we're following the pathway of something that must have been trying to get away from something, or is trying to avoid being hunted by something.
So are you saying that small creatures kind of just inhabit the place, or are they?
They can inhabit the place, but the same way that small creatures would inhabit a forest, and there's a predatory arc. So you're following the pathway of something, and as you're all down, and especially you as a bugbear, you're quite large. So as you're coming through this, and Iberic's casting away, and you're moving stuff, and the mage hand is moving things, and you guys are dancing through. But you're like, these are pathways for much smaller things than a humanoid creature. But why are they here? What are they dodging? And then you remember, and you go back, and you're like, these are pathways created by something that's trying to get away or trying to move quickly through a forest without the threat of being taken.
For the record, I can go in through small places.
Yeah.
So
you can manoeuvre well through it, but
yeah.
you get an opinion like this is not a human-led path. Yeah. He's a bugbear. He's a sneaky little boy. But yeah, you're like, this isn't a humanoid path.
Yeah.
Like through a forest where people are coming on a nice fucking walk. This is like rat runs or rabbit. You know how like hedgerows and rabbits have like trails that they run to get through. This is something that's created a run to get through quickly through an area that it needs to get through quickly.
Yeah, gotcha. Like rabbit run. Things.
Yeah.
Understood, yeah. There's even a name for that in nature, where those things when you walk through fields and it makes those paths.
Yeah. It's one of those. You can't remember what name it is, but you know what it is.
Yeah.
Sweet. And you carry on through this way, and you're delicately running through. Can you all roll dexterity checks again, please?
Avec pleasure.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
That's what I thought.
7.
18.
Does he get advantage because he's got mage hand?
No, the mage hand is still clearing as he goes.
Okay.
It's doing fuck all, basically.
Nine for me.
9. So on a 7. So as your mage hand is out in front and moving stuff to the side, small bits as you go. Would it feel you wouldn't notice it? As you have it moving side to side, you see that the one of the pathways at the front is a little bit tighter than it was before. As the mage hand moves, you see that a bunch of web gets moved to the side, and you see where a lot of it's been moved. And you know when you see like dew on the spider webs that have been there, and you move, and it just kind of floats to the side. This one, as it moves, you almost hear that tink, 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 as it moves. And you're like, ooh, that's different to the ones that have moved before.
You set up a trap, you little fuck.
I've got something I can track things. Well, my proficiency's double, but my proficiencies are 0 and -1.
Oh wow! For what?
What are you talking about?
For any intelligence or wisdom checks when it comes to tracking things.
Mm-hmm.
So it says, while tracking other creatures,
You're not fucking
you learn, spider webs, you learn their number, sizes, and how long ago they pass through here.
Oh.
But I'm at 0.
Very nice.
Yeah.
0 and -1, so like it's not really any bonus to it.
No.
Is that your wisdom?
But it's still worth giving it a go. So if there's a spider's web that's now different,
It's annoying because you could use that modifiers on the thing. It's
Well,
still
I
quite a high
rolled
one,
so
isn't it?
bad.
Yeah, you did roll fucking terrible, mate.
Well, can I use wisdom then? Because that's not going to give me -2.
Not that to shoot.
To
do what?
To try and to look at these spiders
try and work out.
He wants to
webs
do
and try and
a check.
track them.
Check.
People don't normally do wisdom
You
checks.
can't do wisdom checks. You'd be
So
doing
your
a
proficiency-
survival. You could do a
Perception?
survival.
It's a natural explorer check, so you have favoured terrain type, which is forest. Your proficiency bonus is doubled for proficient skills when you make an int or whiz check related.
Survival. Is a wisdom check. Is a wisdom check.
Okay, survival is +2. Somehow.
Really?
Because wisdom.
Why wasn't any 0?
You must have proficiency.
It's a black dot, yeah.
Yeah, proficiency.
Oh, okay. So could I?
Yeah, good. Yeah,
You
yeah.
do a survival check.
Oh, that's actually quite
Double that
good.
motherfucker.
So I get +4 on it.
Do a survival check. Yeah.
And is this just a feat that you've got? Is it?
It's
it's
a
about-
trait as a ranger.
He's like a.
If you're in the woods,
he's a
you're
tracky
tracking out.
boy.
If I'm in a
Yeah,
forest,
he's a tracky boy.
Fucking hell! It's almost like this is scenario been made for you.
One like that forest.
It's the most competent you can be in the whole.
Yeah.
You're now in a
Have they never
desert
went to the
biome.
forest again? Yeah. We teleport.
That's a natural. I'm gonna.
That's cocked.
Yeah.
That was cocked, but it wasn't that one, which was funny.
Oh, really?
But it wasn't
This
the corner
box
of your.
is-
Yeah, the box is. It's a box with cocked corners.
You have to have straight corners,
That's
mate.
that. You want another now
Oh,
one?
my
Two now ones in a
What the
row.
fuck is wrong
It's
with you?
literally
You
not
are having
possible.
such an up and down day.
Have some sugar, mate.
So,
Dice don't lie.
5.
One.
Alright.
So we're 5. You don't know that much. You know that what you know on a survival check is your hand has just broken a live web.
Yeah.
A lot of what you've been moving, a lot you've been seeing are dead webs. You're not used to dead webs, you see more time. The cobwebs, they're ones with dew on them, with ones with dust on them. Within this dead web that your hand has moved, that tension and break as you watch the mage hand do it, you know you've broken a live web. You don't know what it means, but you know that this was attached to a live web, which means there's probably a spider, at least, that's attached to this line at somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong, Derek? Not what you're thinking.
There's a very big spider's nest that my mage hand's just broken.
There's lots of spiders around here, don't we?
Unfortunately, I believe so. Yes.
Okay. So we keep going?
Oh yes, but let's keep our wits about us. I say.
Great advice.
Keep
Okay.
a lookout. If you see eight legs, I will start to panic.
Excellent advice.
So good. You carry on?
True nature
Oh.
boy.
Yeah,
Lead on.
Carry on as you are. You are, as I'm seeing it now,
Fake bear
you're
grylls.
travelling at a standard pace. You're not going to slow you down at all. You can speed up, which will make you more noisy, or you can stealth, which will make you slower.
Oh, you understand it.
Stealth. I think stealth. If there's an option,
You're established because you've told us.
if there's any option offered, we should take it.
If you think so, but you're leading us through the forest.
I think we go stealthy.
Yeah?
You're the leader, you're the leader of the gang, mate.
We go stealth.
Group stealth check?
You got a thing as well, gotcha. You got a plus to it.
I'm actually proficient as well.
I got a 4.
Wouldn't that one take away your proficiency?
Fucking no. No. It does, on attacks, and that one's a critical fails, and critical hits. So 20s and 1s. But on ability checks, there's not really.
We all did so bad.
We got a 1,
5.
2, and a 4.
1, 2, 4.
5 for me, 5.
It's a nat 1, so shut up.
I got a 7 in total.
No, we're not shifting because the problem is we're really loud.
So as you
Good point.
go through and your mage hand is clearing, this time as you're going through, Roke, you feel the tension on the wand as you're going through and you're creeping through. As you like creeping down and trying to get your space, you forget that the wand, you feel the tension. Too late.
It's a staff, not a wand.
Sorry,
I'm not a
staff.
wizard.
So I'm going to serve.
If only you were a wizard, you might be useful. Your staff catches, your lovely glass staff catches, and as you realise the tension on it too late, you look back, you've just pinged another web. And you notice this again. The dead ones you've been moving through are fine. You notice the tension on your staff, you notice it pull tight, and then like a fishing line tight, and then poof, breaks.
I telepathically speak to whatever that thing is. What's it called?
What thing?
My fucking telepathic speak thing.
Mm-hmm.
Telepathic speech to the ring to Beric. I may have done a boo-boo, mate.
But I can't talk back to you.
No, we can.
Yeah.
Oh, I can.
Yeah. You just hope he's told you.
A boo-boo? I mean, I know another word for that. To me, means something different to you, I think. What have you done?
I think I've hit another web.
No,
But like, I really hit it this time. Like, fucking, like, pinged it. You know what I mean?
well, if we stay stealthy, you may be lucky.
Alright, I'll listen to you.
Very stealthy.
Carry on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you carry on creeping. You make your way through. Another 25-30 minutes go past. Can you roll another stealth check?
Come on, lads.
Let's be fucking having ya.
I like
Should
it.
this dive trick, you think either have higher side or straight side?
Yeah. Straight side.
Straight side.
Because like right now this is a piece of
Yeah,
shite.
this is, yeah.
You have to bounce it off the backboard and then it's still cocked. I mean, we'll take it.
4.
It's a 9.
12.
12.
12. Okay.
Minor improvement.
Yeah, slightly. So as you guys move through, you're making your way and you're making and suffering as you are walking. You notice your mate's getting caught, and you feel the tension, and you manage to stop. All the mace back.
Careful.
Move it around.
Yeah, lads. Watch out for this one.
Walk through. You make your way through and this trackway, and then all of a sudden, as you can see in front of you, the track starts to open up in front of you, and it looks like from where you stood now that it opens up into a much wider causeway.
Well, guys, what are we thinking here? It's very open and exposed. I think I'm going to draw my bow right now, just in case things happen.
Brilliant idea. Hey, magic boy, you got anything fancy you can do?
Well, I mean, what do you want to happen then?
Draw them out, if there is anything.
I know. I have just the thing to draw them out. Let's be having ya! And I'll just scream and shout.
Nice. So you scream and shout down that corridor. So yeah, as you imagine, it's probably like 20 feet in front of you. You can see it's opening up as you're squeezing out so they can see. Because this is a small, it's like only 1 by 1 a corridor that you're going down here. As he screams down, he screams out into the cavern. And as you wait, nothing seems to move in front of you. But from what you can see, it just opens up.
Well, I think maybe if we were to run in the open bit, it would probably be the safest. Walking slowly
is
through
not
it.
worth it. No.
No, we're actually open.
Not funny enough.
I mean, this Herbert has just kind of announced, hello everybody, we're here.
Okay.
I think we're out. Are you good at running?
I bloody love running, me.
Should we
Okay,
just
how
start
about you
shouting?
go first? You run and then you be the pace setter
I
and
agree.
we'll follow.
You've caused this. You go.
Yeah, go on, away.
We'll be right behind you.
And there is just a wave of like regret that just comes over me and be like, I'm not really prepared for this, if I'm honest.
Oh well, we believe
Not first,
we-
anyway.
we-
I don't
we-
mind running, but just not first.
We believe in you.
Yeah, and we'll just push him forward.
Alright,
So you squeeze round in front of him.
Tally ho, good friend, off you go.
So you're squeezing around past him, right? Roll a dexterity check.
We're pushing him past us.
Yeah, roll a dexterity check.
Me?
Yeah.
With my thingy, can I move through spaces that are smaller?
Oh, you can be supposed to. Yeah, so roll it with advantage.
Yeah, okay.
Thank God you're getting over the Can I?
Oh my god.
Really?
Dexterity saving throw, you say?
Oh no, just a dexterity check.
Is it straight roll or am I adding my modifier?
Yeah, dex roll plus your modifier. Yeah, so
11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you scream past and you see him push past, and as he's like squeezing past, he's still squeezing, but you can see that like there's the odd one ting, breaks, ting, breaks. And he's like, "Ugh."
It says here, you are proficient in stealth skill. In addition, without squeezing, you can move through and stop in a space large enough for a small creature.
Yeah, you can stop in a space, but you still get past these guys.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's
the
the
way
advantage.
there,
Was
okay.
just like
Or
you
a
manage to
small
like
creature behind
you're
the
like
wall.
you can get around him, but you can't. It's still a squeeze. But you get through pretty well. You've only like the odd little web breaks here and there. You know, considering you're a massive bugbear squeezing past two also
Yeah.
not small creatures.
Okay.
You get through. You get to the front. So as you walk forward, you're about 10 foot from the entrance, and as you can see here, it's the webbing kind of towards the edge. You can see the webbing kind of it's kind of encroaching onto the inside of this archway that you've been walking down, and from what you can see, it's just a slightly wider channel that comes out after.
1, 2, 3, go! Push him.
I'm on the fucking track, I guess.
You get a run.
We're running.
Group think here.
Yeah.
I'm
Don't
on the
give
run.
you time to think.
Cool. So you run forward.
Yeah,
So-
try not to touch the fucking web space.
So the roll perception check.
16.
16. So as you get up, start running.
No, 15, sorry.
15. As you look in, you can see that the webbing's around the webbing. As you get in, you realise that the webbing is covering everything. So this channel has got webbing. So you're coming through wood, brush and webbing, and then as you get to the edge, you can see the webbing's coming into the alleyway. And as it opens up, as you get up and start moving towards it, you see that the webbing it's like a cavern, like this. Like imagine what you're in now, blown out twice as wide, so round and open, and it's more webbing than it is wood.
So we're in a cave, and
Yeah.
web is all the way around floor to ceiling.
Where you are, it's like the tunnel, and you're coming into a cavern, and what you can see is the cavern has just got webbing running everywhere.
Beric, mate, are you sure this is the only way we can go?
Well, I don't know if it's the only way, but I know it's a right way. It's one of the ways.
We've already said we're pushing him to run. You're backtracking on story here.
That's true, yeah.
Oh, I guess I'm running then. But I'm running, right, and I can see this fucking thing just being devoured. We're thinking I'm slowing down, and then I'm being like, right, fucking
Okay, you
sure
can't
about this.
stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're like 5 foot from the entrance now.
And I'm like, you fucking sure about this, basically?
Well, I don't know, actually. I know it is a right way, like I said. I don't know if it's the right way.
I'm gonna be more tentative in my movement and move slower, and especially when it comes to the point where the web's on the floor.
Yeah.
I want to test the
Okay.
purchase on that floor. Is it just web, or is there something underneath it, or
Oh, it's on the floor as well.
Yeah.
it's everywhere?
It's everywhere. Yeah. As you get closer, you can see it everywhere. So you step onto the web, so you put your foot on it, and you can feel that it's a little bit sticky.
Is it live web? Or is it-
It's layers and layers of light web. So as you stick and put your foot goes through, and your foot hits the floor like you're expecting, and as you go to lift your foot, like around your ankle, the webbing's a little bit there. You get the feeling like your movement might be slightly slowed, and also you get the feeling that as you do that, you're like, oh, that's not very good. But there's probably something. Right. As you shout it out to the fucking things, as does a 17 hit? Doesn't it?
No.
Oh, you could.
Because I've got 15 for
Oh, mage armor.
Mage armor, so 13 plus dex is 15. And what did you say? 17?
17.
I shield.
So you're mage armoring and shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which takes me up to 20.
And the other one was a 12, which doesn't hit.
Yeah. Doesn't hit normally.
So as you, put your foot in and you're like, oh, that's not good. And as you turn around, you see above you are 2 spiders just waiting on the thing. As they go towards you, you shield back and you back in the hole. Roll initiative.
Oh!
Fucking shouted down the hallway. What do you
I
expect?
know you pleb. Well,
Woohoo, mommy!
Shouldn't have asked me a fucking.
you yelled before anyone asked you anything.
Yeah, you did. You were like, I'm just going to stand here and yell.
I'm pretty confident that we had a good fight last time.
So across here, you can see that there's just webbing everywhere, and then these little boys were the ones that are up there.
They're fucking tiny. You fucking have me on.
You pussy.
What's these little tiny things? Fucking eat your brains, boy.
Oh,
Cool.
God.
Initiative.
I got 22.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
I need this.
This is your best roll of the game, isn't it?
19 plus 3.
I just need the spiders to roll out.
I got 7.
I've got 11.
7 for Saffron. 11 for Rock. And fucking Big Boy for... What did you get? 19?
Yeah, 22.
20. Fucking hell.
You get a +3 for your initiative.
Yeah.
So that surprise round, okay? You've got... And so your order here is... I'm assuming that. And I've not made it small enough, but like the gap
Use
you
an
get...
arrow.
The gap is 1.
One perfect line.
So you have to squeeze around. So, you've just seen the shield go up, and you've seen the attacks be deflected as rocks turn around and be like, oh, Beric, you are up. So if you want to squeeze past, you'll take an extra 5 foot. So to move through him, I'm sure when he's willing, it'll be 10 foot of your
Can I just tell him to duck? Well, how tall are you?
I'm willing to demand.
Just my knowledge.
Can you
how tall are
shoot
you?
past?
I'm-
Yeah, you can do spells past friendly people.
You
I need
it adds
this.
an AC.
Oh, does it?
What does it do? Sorry.
Adds 2 AC to the enemies.
If I
Makes it harder to hit someone.
Okay, so I should then.
But you
go
also,
past.
whilst I put these on the table, these guys are like up on the wall. These are going to have to take some fucking theory. They're up here.
Yeah. Okay.
So where you are, you can't see the attackers right now. They're like on the walls.
Well, I thought
It's
they
in
attacked Chris.
They're attacked from. So if you imagine this is a thing here,
Yeah.
he's gone down, and as he looked, they're on the entrance. The entrance way is like this
Literally
high.
hanging on it.
Yeah. So
Right,
they've tried to attack down at him. So you've just seen legs, shield as he's then stepped back inside the hallway. So as soon as you step out, you're in a cavern that's
The
a
little
much.
spider's went.
You need-
Shield! Mage armor!
Yeah.
Well, I'll draw my bow from my back,
Mhm.
and what's it called when you string it? Lock
Yeah.
it.
Knock it. You got to hold an action.
Yeah.
And then squeeze past Roke.
Yep.
With it looking up to kind of release it on
Yeah. Sweet.
on sight of the spider.
You can do that. So so as you squeeze past him, you use 10 feet movement. You see one straight. You let go of action. Take your attack. 7 does not hit.
that
Do you
add
see this
nothing?
thing is starting
that
to
is with 2 plus
go
5.
really low again?
You're fucking terrible.
This thing like skitters off the side. You try to get it. Arrow straight through the webbing. Breaks. And you see that this is like webbing that's been caused there, but there is the trees and stuff behind it. This is something that's being created as a big wide nest by these spiders. Miss.
Bigger.
So spider number 1. Oh, I wish I could make a full cave so I could actually have them on the roof. But I know one day. It's me, Bon. So one's going to run down the tree and jump out of Roke there as he goes first.
Battering ram road.
You put him up front.
The tank of the team. He deserves.
Wait,
to be back.
didn't Mark just go in front?
Mark's first, but then they attacked on a surprise attack. The first attack was a
No,
surprise
didn't Beric
round.
just squeeze round? To do
Oh
his
yeah, Beric
attack?
did squeeze round. Yeah, you're right. Good point.
Yeah, cheers,
Oh,
mate.
yeah.
Only because
sorry.
he's very squishy.
Sorry, you're right.
Alright, because I've got loads of armor with 11.
It's more than his 8.
Beric squeezed in front. Beric, that is an 18 plus 3, 21.
Yeah.
So this thing, you got shield, right? That is oh no, it's a D6. Oh, put that away, baby. That was a D4. I'm gonna kill you boys. Oh, and I rolled a 6 on it as well. That's 7 points of damage.
7 pointed damage.
Yeah. I mean, that's the highest I can roll.
4.
And then can you roll a Constitution saving throw,
Fire
please?
would have been great right now. So maybe fucking get rid of this fucking thing.
You had fireball.
3.
Yeah,
3. You
Yeah.
are considered poor, taking...
Consider what, sorry?
Poisoned.
Poison, I'm going down.
You shouldn't go through that much.
Okay.
2d6.
Oh, well, 2 1s. So you take 2 points of poison damage.
That's 2, boys.
But this has got quite a cool action. Okay, this has got quite a cool action. I didn't realise this.
Yeah, I'm so glad you made some really cool characters.
I'm glad I gave you that.
I picked the
potion.
easiest monsters in the month manual. Welcome to D&D, baby!
Can I give my potion to someone else?
No.
Only-
It still makes sense for you to keep it.
Yeah,
Or for you to take it on your bonus.
yeah.
Yeah.
It still makes more sense for you to
Yeah, true.
Is it? Who goes with Oh no, that was their go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Both of them.
No, that was one.
That was one. Rook, you up next.
Fuck up, Rook.
Okay, which one hasn't gone?
So this one has gone. This one is still like up on this tree. I shouldn't get some blue tack quickly. It's up on this tree.
Can I see it?
You can't from where you are now.
We're
Because
at the beginning of the day, aren't we?
You stepped in. Well, you're like midway through the day. Bon, what are you barking at?
Midday.
Bon. It's me
Why, what's the
scraping
day
the
got to do with anything?
Just wonder whether next long rest is going to come. So if I whether to use the slots now or not. But
You,
I think when he's so
it's-
low, survival
it's-
is the best thing, isn't it?
It's after midday.
Go for
During the afternoon.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can't risk it.
Can I look in to see this other spider?
You'd have to move into the zone.
Are you willing?
Of course he's willing. He's willing.
Are you willing, Martin? Mark?
Yeah.
So what was that? Sorry.
He
Just
just
asking a
wants to move
stupid
past you.
question.
Yeah, go fast. I'm still
Spiders. I'm going to move in.
So,
Try and.
5,
Do I know
10.
what spider will be weak against?
50.
No, I'm not
For
going
the
to. I'm
record,
going to
no
be away
asking
from this
that.
opportunity in town.
No asking a question. You only say if you don't want to.
You've got a part. So where he stood in the
No
front of.
asking if you want to go past.
No, you're right. You're right. You could just move here. You could just move here. So you could move to this side without opportunity attack. Well, this thing's up in the tree, so you're moving into its one without knowing. But yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm a spider in a tree.
Oh, I'll be in its range. Okay.
Yeah. So you either step through Beric in range of the one on the right, or you step in free into the one on the left that's also in range.
Do I know what a spider will be weak against? Disadvantage against?
yeah,
Or
good
whatever.
question.
No, you can roll.
Fire, possibly. I mean, like, I was thinking.
You could roll a history or nature
Should it
check.
be part of my action?
No free action, like a perception check would be.
Okay, nice. Would you say I'm rolling for?
Either history to recall your studies or nature to recall your studies in a different way, whatever suits you.
Both +1, so 15.
15.
Yeah.
So no, you sense it gets into the spider. You get a sense that these are just spiders. These are beasts. They don't have any magical ability. They are just the spiders that kind of Aristides was warning you about. That these creatures that have grown beyond their means because of all the rot around them. But you don't know of any weaknesses that they have necessarily. You just do know that they can. They're good at sneaking, obviously the spiders, and they can climb.
Okay, I'm going to, in that case, roll for a Chaos Bolt.
Ooh.
Annoyingly, this range is so big, but I have no line of sight, so it's a bit annoying. And in fact, do I have to know where they are? If it's 120 feet, just for argument's sake, do I have to see it?
What does the spell say? Does it say a creature
You can see it from where you are.
Yeah, but if I was back where I was originally, range is 120 feet. It says you hurl an undulating, warbling mass of chaotic energy at one creature in range.
You can just see one creature if it's one creature. Otherwise, it's an area of effect.
Doesn't mention anything about area effect.
It must be. You have to see
It's
it's
one-
one.
you
If
have
it's
to
one
see it, yeah?
creature, I think very much.
Okay. Make a ranged spell attack against a target. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage. Shoot, and because it's not been attacked yet, it's another damage. It's another 2d6 damage on top of that. Yeah,
I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing?
I'm doing chaotic.
You're just
bolt.
reading out numbers.
I'm doing chaotic bolts.
Okay, orb. Yeah.
So I'm doing a 2d6 plus 6 damage.
You got an attack roll though first.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I might as well do that for the note again. 11.
Misses. See, I saved you a whole lot of headache there. You just missed your attack. So as you come around and look up, try and fire this off, and make sure you use your spell slot if you use one. You fire it off. And
Is that waste my spell slot?
Yeah, of course it does. You fired and missed.
Fuck.
This spider just skips around. Good. I'm glad we waited for that.
Level 1, isn't it? What? No, you made these two up, mate. Go back to the drawing board.
You rolled a shit dice and you couldn't attack it.
That's so good.
Are
Have
you
I been
moving?
inspired?
You're
No, I
inside.
haven't.
You're inside its range. You missed it. What are you doing? You staying there?
Can't.
But two little baby spiders in front of you shooting downs. Oh, it's a big bad spider.
Reaction. Oh, we'll get attack opportunity, won't it?
Yeah, if you move.
Yeah, I'll have to stay.
But you could move one space over to give Saffron an easy route out.
That would. I'll still be in this thingy, yeah.
You should be in this range, yeah. If you just move up to here. Cool.
Oh my god.
Saffron, that is your goal.
Hey, can I see that one?
You can. Awkward. You can, but you won't. The way that I've placed this is probably like you'd have to go out to attack it because it'd have a higher AC because he's in the way.
No, but can I see it?
From here, you can see it. Yeah.
Well, Sacred Flame. The target gave no benefit from cover for this.
Oh, nice.
for this
Yeah.
saving.
Wow. Look at you
It's
getting on my
no, it's
rolls.
pretty low. It must succeed on a dex throw, saving throw.
It's pretty dexy.
10.
The spiders. Are you on damage?
Oh, you want me to roll damage first?
Well, I like to know what the damage is before I beat you. It's for my own personal joy.
A real hard-nosed DM tonight.
You feel like you guys want to be tested in the real.
5!
The damage is 5.
5.
This has a plus dex roll, right? Plus 3. And it needs to be a 10, so it's got to get above a 7. 50.
Fucking dead.
So it's half damage.
Nope.
It just doesn't do anything on Sacred Flame.
Doesn't say anything.
What's the sound of safe?
Target is no dex saving throw or take 1d8 damage. Radiant damage. I think he doesn't get anything.
Or take 1. Oh yeah, nothing. So you see it as it's skimming on the tree, fire off your Sacred Flame, burst, but like burns or ice burns some of the tree, but the spider skids around away from it.
Bonus action.
Yep.
Healing word. Some wee posh friend over there.
Healing word already.
Yeah.
He's a baby spider.
Don't get excited. It's 1d4.
Little itty bitty spiders. And you're so scared.
3.
3.
That's not bad.
Little spiders, you've done 7 damage on this fucker.
I used my very
That's
few
good
spell
poison.
slots.
9.
That's his own fault for running shit.
This is supposed to already.
It's because he bit you and then you got poisoned. It's not my fault.
In this situation, what can we not just like leave the game like fuck it off?
Yeah,
You'd have to-
thing
you
you
could-
can run away.
You could run away, but you'd be running forward or backwards.
Just kill the goddamn
Yeah.
things. Don't be a fucking
Yeah.
pussy.
Right then. Can
Can we run away? Is that what you're saying? This is the second spider's go because he didn't get the first time. He's going to drop down. Oh, no, he died. He's not going to drop down. He's going to screw down. Yeah, he's going to go for the wee little... He's on the tree. I can't fucking make him be on the tree. He's on the tree. He's going to try and bite ya.
5.
Plus 3. I've rolled on that one.
Yes!
I think I've rolled the best all night. To be fair.
Yeah.
So this spider drops down, tries to get you, and just like falls. And actually, let's say he bounces off you and lands here.
On his back.
Yeah, scripts round. He is not going to be able to run away though, is he? Because he can. He can just run around you. He's going to run. Yeah, he's going to run up you and then run, jump onto the tree again, and just stay within range. But just stay on the tree.
Do we get attack at advantage?
If of opportunity, yeah. If he moves out of your range, he's still within range.
He never was within our range.
Yeah, and he didn't ever fall outside of range. Cool. Beric, you're up.
Back.
So this one's within 5 foot of me, isn't it?
This, yeah,
Next
so that one's like on the tree next to you, skidding around. Sacred Flame, fired across it, jumped up. It's there for you to.
I'm gonna go for this one that's in the range. That's in range of my oath bow.
Yep.
So
Shoot it.
plus-
Shoot it.
Plus 5.
Fuck it.
Come on, roll that dice.
17.
17 hits.
Mother. Now we've got it's a D8 plus.
Oh, I need to my drinking yours.
You're not boozing?
I've had my Guinness. That'll be enough.
4 Guinnesses.
Yeah. Stay
Um,
alert. To have your cooking.
8 damage.
8. Jesus. Okay, 8 good damage. Which one do you hit? This one on the
The one in
right.
the tree.
The tree?
Yeah.
Not the one next to you?
No, because it's
No,
too
'cause you see
close to
the
the
bow.
bow.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Good.
I fucking hit spiders.
So as you pull back, you see the one next to you. pull back the bow, fire it, and this thing goes, and you scream through, and you catch like the arson of its body. You see that the back end of the spider splits open. Some weird, like green goo starts pouring out the back. It's still alive, but you get a good hit. Pin, you see the goo like falling down the tree.
Oh, did it die?
No, it's not done. No. 8.
8 damage is still.
Round, that's Beric, and then it is the other spider that you left. And he doesn't much like that you just did that to his friend. Funny enough. So he's going to try and bite you from the tree. That is that was a journey. That's a 16.
Yeah, I'm 14.
1d6. That's 4 points of damage.
Just the one?
Piercing. And then you need to make a Constitution saving throw again.
Well, yeah. Could be down, boys. 7.
7. You take 6 points of poison damage.
I am unconscious.
He's
Oh,
uncom.
is that? Oh, you only had 5. Fuck's sake.
He's uncom.
Down.
Calm
I
down.
will tell you, because I'm not a monster, that you don't feel the need to roll saving throws right now. That maybe you've been put into a paralyzed state so you can be eaten later. Could potentially be the thing.
Okay, alright.
So you
Thanks
are-
for being so nice to us, dickhead.
You are stable but poisoned for an hour, even after regaining hit points, and are paralyzed while poisoned this way. So even if you gain hit points now, you're still paralyzed until the poison can be shook off.
Okay, so for an hour.
But you're not rolling. So you're not rolling death saves. On your next go, you won't be rolling death saves. You're not dying here. You are just you've taken poison. Your eyes moving, but you can't move your body. Yeah, you are being prepared to be eaten essentially.
A bit like Frodo and All the Rings.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yes, where that happens. But Rock, that is your go. You've just seen, and the weird, you see the bite go in. You don't really hear the scream go out. You just see the like rigor mortis and doof, the sound of Beric doof, hitting the ground. As this spider now is like crawling onto his body, you can see him trying to get ready.
Fuck's sake, mate. So the one I know the one on the tree's been damaged. Is it? What's he looking like?
One on the tree.
Yeah.
One she's bleeding from his ass.
And the one that's.
The one that's there is looking healthy. He's fucking taking down a tasty dinner.
Oh, I'm not going to waste a fucking spell on the tree one then. I'm going to. Sorry, on me.
Nervous farts.
Yeah.
Just thinking.
Shocking grasp on the one in the tree, please.
On the one in the tree, yeah? The one in the tree?
Yeah,
You
the
sure?
one that's wounded in the tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wounded one.
You are now one. That's a critical fail, so that doesn't hit, definitely.
What the fuck is wrong with these dice?
I mean, I know that's something you're all running bad, and I'm running so good. It makes me feel good, because in zombies it's the other way around. Normally I roll shit every single time. So you miss your attack. Was that spell? Could you make sure you use that spell slot?
No, it was a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to use a spell slot.
Oh, that's what you said. Yeah, cool. So you fire off. You have movement if you want it.
Well, I'm going to get fucking hit, aren't I?
Oh, maybe.
No, I don't think I can really.
Cool. Bring you up. You've just seen Beric
Beric,
get
you
bit.
goddamn
You see him get bit.
rat
Oh wait,
bastard.
how much do these thingies weigh? These spiders weigh?
Not a lot.
Important question. Why?
Well, it is important.
Well, ask.
Well, what is the limit you're trying to get to?
Can it carry? Is it more than £10?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like, if you imagine, these are spiders, although they look smaller
Yeah, I was
than
gonna
your
say.
character, they're like the size of your bottom half. They're like half a human being's weight.
Okay, alright, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Big boys.
Yeah.
You get a mage hand or something.
Yeah, fucking suck them off.
Where was I? A rat bastard.
Squash it.
And I will bonus action. Actually, no, because I'm close enough to him. I'll actually cure wounds on him. So you're 0, so you go 8 straight away.
To 8.
Yeah, I told you I don't have to roll when you're on 0.
Cool. So you are still paralysed, but you have 8 points.
Oh, actually, sorry. No. I wanted to do it the other way. Sorry, because I wanted to be able to have a go. So you're only going to get 4. You're
Right.
going to get cure. You're going to get healing word.
So I'm on 4 HP.
You're on
now,
4,
yeah?
so you're still back awake.
Yeah.
And that means I can have an action. Otherwise, I can't. and I will hit the spider that's next to him with my.
So you didn't heal him?
I did, but
Oh.
with my bonus action instead,
Oh,
which,
okay,
is,
yeah,
which
yeah.
is just healing word, which is just maximum 4.
Yep. Cool.
So he does get the maximum still.
Cool. To hit the spider, you need to step out. Because it still has cover. It still has AC cover.
Like, he's on the floor, but just stand over him.
The gun. Yeah. You'd have to move the other side of him. Really, you can't occupy the same space.
Oh,
What move to the right one?
I'll step over the fucking ass.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So you go one side. No, there's the way the entrance is. That this thing's like kind of on the wall. The tree actually was a tree further over.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
So you could either he would have had an AC boost, but Sacred Flame denotes the AC boost.
Yeah.
But now if you're going to attack melee wise to hit,
No, hit that mouse dice.
Okay.
Yeah, +4. With my mace. 17.
17 hits, yeah, definitely.
Oh my god, he's so on top of here. Jesus Christ.
6 + 2.
Oh,
3!
3 damage. Yeah.
It's kind of funny, but kind of scary.
This is brutal, man.
It is brutal. I mean, it's on your rolls. Okay, the spider with the bleeding bum is going to jump down and try and get rope one more time. And as it drops, it's just going to drop onto you now. It's like feeling that it's not doing so well, so it's dropping down.
bro.
There's something magic-y.
That is a 16.
Already?
16?
No.
Your mage armor. So again, it jumps down, it tries that as it bites, and it just into the mage armor.
Yeah.
And as you you would have probably been facing it, right? Yes, as it
Oh
comes
no,
down.
wait. Sorry, I lied. You said 16.
Yeah, 16.
Just hit.
Oh,
How much does Mage Armor add?
13 plus dexterity, which is no. 2.
I thought it added 5 Mage Armor.
no, that's shield.
Oh.
Shield, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
What does
sorry.
Mage Armor add?
13 plus dex, which is 2 for 15.
Oh, you're sweet.
I
take your heal.
Oh, and I rolled a 6, well, so 7 points damage.
Is that your first hit?
Wish I lied now.
You have to be on.
Was that your first hit though?
Yeah, I'm looking pretty fucking
And
bloody.
they can tell you
Can you roll a can you roll a
I
contact?
can do that. Oh, don't get poisoned.
Got to be 11.
Com's good.
You fucking good. You don't say that. He's gay.
15.
15.
fuck
So
yeah.
this thing goes and it just gets through the armor and just pierces your skin. You take the bite and you see the poison release and just doesn't quite go into your body. You shake off the
Let's
poison.
do more than that to get through this fucking hairy fucking yeti.
Say that now.
You goddamn Yeti.
Derek.
Am I still standing?
So as I'm down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was it. That was it.
You have to use your half your movement to stand up.
No, he's
So I'm
paralyzed.
paralyzed. I can't for an hour.
But
So-
does my thing not cure him of it?
Cure. What does cure mean? Cure means just his health,
It's
right?
not his healing word, but
Oh, healing word. Just check. It doesn't do any condition. I don't think.
probably not. I think you know to see has no effect on doing so I guess not.
No. So you roll another con save. You're poisoned for an hour unless you can shake.
18.
Yes. So as you get the health, you start to feel that you can wiggle your fingers and your hands, and you start as this spider's climbing on you, trying to start wrapping you
You
up.
can do that.
Break out.
He just rolled.
So now you need to use half my movement to.
Half a movement to get up.
Okay, so that I'm now down to 15.
15, yeah.
Yeah. 15
Stand up!
Yeah.
Stand up.
Right, I'm going to shoot the bat in the tree again.
Yep.
So I've got +5. 8.
Is that the attack was 8? Yes.
Why did I
He's a spider.
Why did I bring you back to life?
So you're like, you get up, and as you try to pull the bow back, you just get not enough on the drawstring. Just like, just drops the arrow, drops on the floor.
You
You can collect it
bastard.
easily though, which is nice.
Should I be tracking how many arrows I have? That's a little bit.
We'll just say you buy arrows, maybe you go to each town. You might just take yourself and take some money for you to buy arrows. Next up is that boy again. He's seen you get up. Who's he going to go for? Is it two you to go for? Tasty boy is... No, let's go for the dragon. You look yummy. That is a 13.
Nay.
13, so it goes to bite you. And you manage to
Flick
battle
my
away,
little
misses
stump of the tail.
as it goes through. It's going to climb, skirting just up the tree a little bit, but not out of any view. Roke, it is your go.
hit something.
Shocking grasp on the one in the tree, please.
Yeah.
Going.
I'm gonna hit you this time.
12.
12 does not hit.
You're fucking useless. Utterly useless.
This little spider's like running around the tree, and you're like, oh fuck, it goes. It comes on again. Bites you and
I'm
runs
going
up.
to use my bonus action to try and telepathically speak to it.
To the spider. Okay.
I mean, you've got to learn somehow, haven't you? Does
Yeah.
it? Does it hit? Does it like resonate?
You can speak to a creature.
But you know, I'll know if the bond is connected. Do I feel a telepathic bond?
You can speak to the creature. What language do you think a spider speaks? What language are you talking to it in?
I'm going to speak to it in common. I don't know.
What did you say?
I've never seen a spider before, have I? in my whole life?
You would have seen a spider. Spiders. These are just very big spiders. These are spiders that have been left in a dead grove to grow to their potential without predators.
All right. What do you want for us to pass to our free passage?
You get no response because it's a spider.
You fucking man.
I'm trying to use my
We're
sense.
gonna have some
That's why I had to see how far you get away.
fucking bastard. I'll hit the tree spider.
Oh shit! I should have
Again. Again!
Yep.
With me. Nice. 13.
13 hits.
Yeah.
Just hits. Meets it, beats it.
No, but then
I'll do all the damage. You fucks just sit around and
You
just
did like 2 last time. didn't you?
you bastard. Oh, total fucking 9. No,
Nine.
8.
8 is just enough. You stand on the mace.
fuck up.
Bang! Just splat this spider. And as you splat the spider, couldn't you and Beric both roll perception checks, please?
6.
Oh, them two, not me.
Mm.
Not me.
Not Roik. He's not close enough.
20.
You just
No,
said
not you. Not you.
You said
You're not close enough.
11.
11.
6.
6, you see nothing. You just see this thing get splat. You're still warming your muscles up. With 11, you see that from the back of the spider, it was still. It was like starting to get its web out. So it's starting to get ready to maybe wrap it up.
It's gonna eat you. It was.
It's gonna eat you.
Hang on.
One more.
Bonus action.
Deep fried Beric.
My last spell slot. Healing word on the fat bastard over there.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
What, we won 1?
Maybe you shouldn't go paladin
Yeah, you're gonna
too
go-
soon, mate. We might need a few more cleric.
3.
Thank you.
Have a wee heal, boy.
Off. Cheers, pal. Thank you very much.
Welcome. You got a big 4 now. You're done.
That's your done. So the spider in the tree is going to drop down and try and get right one more time.
You're gonna live fine, boy.
Please, miss.
That is a 7.
Yeah, fuck you, spider!
This thing drops down again. Just keeps hitting that fucking arm and it's getting him back. Like, it's getting more and more annoyed.
We're dancing the fucking salsa down here. We're missing each other.
Yeah, you really are. Well, is it? It's like, stop trying to hit me and hit me!
What a banger.
I'm more of a Santana man myself.
Cala Santana.
Yeah.
Cool. So, one spider down. The other spider is still bleeding from the ranged attack. So it's trying to chop around. You, the thing you missed, what you didn't see, was when the first spider was killed, the line it was attached to shook
Oh
all the way down the back.
no.
And something big is
As over the top.
Mummy spiders!
Oh my God, we're doing the
Spider
babies.
Comes out. Yeah, your guys are pretty weak.
Yeah, of course, because it's dead. Like,
Oh my God, look at that! That is literally 5 times as big as the
Yeah.
other one.
Oh, you're laughing.
Kill the baby! Quick!
baby spider, isn't it? Yeah, guess what? This is a big
So are
one.
both babies dead yet? They're still one.
One's still alive, but it's weak.
Tree boys.
Kill
Taking us this
the
much.
baby quick.
Creature.
Let you know. I'll take care of it.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 55, yeah, nice. Oh, disadvantage. So, yeah, you don't see it, and this thing comes, and you wouldn't even hear it come over the hill.
This is bigger. It's a big one, though.
This is a big.
Look at the fucking title.
I'm just checking. Wow.
Open your eyes, dickhead!
And it's going to fire.
Just checking you didn't run out of the other spiders.
At
It's
disadvantage.
Who are you hitting at?
You.
Me?
Disadvantage though, which is only a 3 plus 8.
Get you to here.
So as you don't see it as you guys are fighting, you just see hitting this tree, a sling of webbing. It just fires in out of nowhere, silently, just sparks this tree. As you turn around, you notice that this thing's and it's just fired its webbing at you.
Nero, can you just come and get pants? What's that in the tree?
So that's one of its webbing. Beric, you are up. So you have one spider that is weakened to your side and one big spider that is presented itself. Sorry. I didn't move it. So it's come over, it missed its attack. So if it hadn't missed its attack, it might. As it just starts. And this thing is moving with some pace as you see a fucking big scary giant spider just like running towards you after it's missed.
I feel it's very unfair. Its movement was to get there, then it's shot,
Movement was
and
to
then it gets
hit.
more
It was
movement.
there all along. you just
Double
didn't see it.
movement.
Yeah.
Guess what happens when you roll really low perception checks? You don't see shit.
That bastard.
You think this whole thing was set up for you to fight two
Yeah,
spiders? in
it
a
was,
hit,
yeah.
I was hoping so.
Come on.
Well, guys,
Come on, Eric.
Why am I wasting my spells on that?
well, I'm
Yeah,
very,
I actually have no spells like that.
I'm very
Oh,
weak, but I have one thing left.
Has that an action, a big thing?
It was the web slinging him.
My oath, though,
If you
if I whisper something, and I kill them,
Don't tell a fucking story, just do it.
what is fucking
You have about 6
Oh my God.
seconds.
Right, I am going to whisper. Look at the spider.
swift death for you who have wronged me.
Excellent.
speak up.
Excellent. Don't, I bet you missed this. I bet you missed.
So I get.
I've actually practiced that very for you.
Yeah. What can you do?
I like it. That's what the oath is for.
Did you get pluses on this? Oh,
You rolled a 2. So what's the full hit? Well, you got nothing. You got a plus 2.
Yeah,
5.
it's a 7.
7 now. So you
Five.
You need to buy new dice. You never roll good.
I know.
just check on the thing because I think
Just
it's
check on your
still
dice.
it's still named as the.
Yeah, well, because his name
Does it say if you hit?
If you hit, it's
Yeah, you do
it's my
damage.
normal
But
damage plus
but
3.
what does it say if you? It doesn't say if you miss, right?
Using those
No,
dice.
so that is your sworn enemy now. So that oath bow is on now.
It's linked to him.
Whenever
to-
you attack, it's linked to him and to the
Yeah.
dice. Okay, cool.
for a week, isn't it? If I
Yeah.
Does
Yeah,
it
yeah.
benefit us?
No,
No,
You
just
do that only once a day.
No, it's until it dies.
it's until it dies.
Or
So if you-
if I don't kill it,
Yeah.
then I have disadvantage at every attack for a week.
Yeah.
I've got 4 HP. We have to go for it. Otherwise, I'm gonna die.
Broke, you're up.
Oh wow.
Spider came before you.
You sure it's him after?
Yeah, because this one
It was
died.
me after him.
Okay.
No, you're after him.
Oh, I'm not.
This- you killed this one. Yeah, it was him first and he died.
Alright, that's dead, yeah?
Yeah, that one died. So
Okay,
the one on the
do I
tree.
see the big spider? Do I know it's there?
You see the big spider and you see the one in the tree that's behind you.
Okay, I'm going big spider.
Yep.
I'm going my last fucking go.
Come on, roll.
I'm going
Shut
chaos
your
bolt.
Okay.
Here he goes again.
Here we go again, bolting everywhere.
No, oh no. 16 plus. I'm fucking the dead boss.
It looks low.
It's low. But let's see what
13.
pluses he has.
13 just misses. Had it been a
You're
little spider,
plus 6.
had it been a little spider, it would have hit. But it would be...
I just need to hit something, so what I should have done was gone for the little spider. That's 2. I've used two spells.
I don't even know what it does. I'm waiting to see. I don't want to know until it does it.
Safely, you were up.
Oh my god, you fucking pedophile.
We're actually dead, guys. We're fucked.
Can I
One of it.
Can I still go over here and reach up to this?
Yeah,
button?
yeah,
Within range,
yes,
right?
in range, yeah.
I'll hit that bad boy with me. Well, just one.
Your mum? Mace?
Mace. 19
Yes,
plus.
hits.
Fucking you bastard! I'm taking all that. 6.
6, you splat that spider against the. And it scoots around the outside of the. Ooh, As it scoots around the outside of the tree and comes back round, you try to move it, smash it, and as you look up, the spider.
Lads, that's 2 for me. None for you.
Back round
Step up.
to the
I'm
top.
fucking trying, mate.
Maybe this flower table is like Chris's toilet.
It won't be like
Floating down to the wall.
So that is under outside of
So it is going
what's
to.
it called? Guarantee. Guarantees fucking
I need to get a
You fired a shocking thing at it, didn't you, Chris?
Amazon, mate. Say again?
You fired a shocking bolt at the big spider, right?
Chaos Bolt, yeah.
So it's going to return the favour by
Well,
shooting
no, I mean, I didn't really.
some web at you. Well, you missed, but you still tried. That is 17.
To hit.
Yep. Definitely.
You've got your.
No, I'm going to shield.
shield.
I'm gonna
You get
shield.
2 shields.
I got 10 charges on the whole day. The
You got 10 charges.
Yeah, Mage Armor takes 1,
Shield,
shield takes 2.
Oh, so you can use any
Yeah,
the combination.
combination,
Mate,
you
you should be
use two,
throwing
yeah.
that bad boy up a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I am, but I ain't got many left, mate.
Do you have a way mark them off on there?
Yeah, yeah. So we've got 5 charges left now.
Oh, I don't have a way mark.
Yeah, because this is the proper. Yours was a homebrew, yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
So you shield?
Yeah.
So this web comes towards you, you shield up, it glances up again, this tree and this tree now covered in this web. And you see that this is the web that was created, this cocoon, this thick, sticky,
All right.
jizzy web. As
Can
it's
I
then
use
going
can I use something to speak to these people? Use it.
to the
Once
spider
those
again?
things happen, I don't want to speak to the spider. I want to speak to these 2.
Oh, yeah,
Use
you
that.
can do it if you want.
Do we think it might be a good idea to fucking get out of it?
No. Little monster hunters.
What? I know,
You
but
wanna
this
go
one.
home?
15.
Fuck off then. I'll tell everyone.
And I'm like, oh god.
So this is gonna.
He's a character who's
Climb
very
up.
chaotic, aren't you?
Hey, I think it's fair. We were trained to
Cool.
go after.
This spider scuds across
Oh
the
my
side.
God, is it up here?
Yeah, it climbs up the
Yeah.
tree
Yeah.
to get itself positioned in the tree. As the rest of it go, after it's missed its web, Beric, you are up.
Get your big waboot. No, not waboot.
My I'd have to re-whisper my whole
No.
spiel, do I?
No, you've locked in there.
But please do it again for us.
It was allowed to one time.
You shall be thwarted.
I'm going to try and attack it again.
Yep.
Up in the tree.
Do your attacks have any saving throws on them? You've already asked me. Yeah, I know. You haven't used any yet.
Would you have to do?
Yeah.
11.
I
No.
used one Sacred Flame at the very start and you got out.
Yeah.
What did he throw?
I missed, so I only got 11.
Have you
Oh
fucking...
my
Try-
god, we are.
Try my hardest to build some cool shit for you guys, man. This is like laying out bones here.
I have to run up
No,
with
you're
my
laying out
base.
fucking bear traps, mate. You're not laying out
Wait, mate,
bones.
I put a spider on top of a tree with a man with an oath bow. He missed twice. It's not my
Yeah.
You're
fault.
laying out
Okay.
fucking blocks of C4, mate.
You're gonna die
That
today.
could have come forward for you, but no, I'm going to
Roke.
Rogue, I am fucking.
Chaos Bolt.
Yeah.
He's run out.
I'm running.
Are you running?
Yeah. He went
To the
high. You could have done the alleyway. Nice.
But I want to run to a point where I can still see. So I want to be behind them, but still see.
Well, that's impossible.
Okay, well,
The
then
entrance is here.
basically, I don't want to be the closest to the spider.
But you can do something before you run.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can do
alright.
something for it.
Before I run, I want to do a Mind Slither.
Yeah.
Disorientating spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature you can see within range. Range is 60 foot.
Yep.
The target must succeed an intelligence saving throw or take
Ooh, smart.
1d6 psychic damage
Yeah.
and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of the next
Finally,
turn.
your things
Yeah.
make sense.
Oh, okay. So what you do? What's your roll to
So it's
attack?
got to make a 14 saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence, yeah.
It's got -4. So
Oh,
it's got 14.
yeah.
So I've got to hit an 18. Hit
One!
So that
Okay,
is
1d6 damage. It's not great, but we'll
Finally,
take
you're
it.
actually doing something.
3, please.
Oh no, not 3 damage.
And then it's got a 1d4 subtracted from its next saving throw.
Okay, cool. So
It makes
one with that.
for the end of my next turn.
Okay. Which is he's going to be next. So
Yeah. And then I move round.
yep.
So
So, you're
wherever
behind
you
there.
just-
Suffering, you're there.
Yeah.
Me? To me,
Yeah. Yep, it's you.
Finally. Get some damage. I will do Toll the Dead.
Yep.
You have to succeed a wisdom saving throw, and because he's taken damage, it's a d12 under the d8.
Ooh. Wisdom saving throw of what?
Just
10. He's got
-4.
no bonuses. No, on wisdom 0.
But you
14.
minus.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but would mean
No, mine's a D4.
No, whatever you rolled might take 4.
No, is it mine's
Is it
D4,
D4?
you said?
It says -1d4.
Yes, I've got to roll the D4.
Oh.
But hang on, it doesn't matter. Would mean it beat it.
What's it need to beat?
10.
It needs to beat a 10.
Oh, it's a beat a 10. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So I
No,
need to roll
I
a
need it to
4.
get-
If I roll a 4.
Come on!
Fuck you, Spider!
This is going to be such shit damage.
Come
on!
Have it rolled high.
10!
No!
10 damage.
Yeah!
Fuck. Okay, cool. That's big
Fuck
damage.
that.
We are like little rookies. And it's like, yes, we're doing it!
So as you fire the toll of dead, this thing doesn't look like it at first. It affects it, and then you see the back of its bulb, its arse, just darken and blacken. It's
Classic
explodes
damage.
going as it winces with pain. Which has to pull its bum round. Oh, you got my bum! Now did some decent damage to it. It's round to the top. All the spiders are dead apart from the big boy. He did not like that, funny enough. Are you guys close? 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you fucking got it. It's gonna jump down and then right up behind you and go straight. Fuck, trying to hit your webs. It's just gonna try and bite you.
To my bum bum.
It's gonna bite your tail, boy. So it's going straight in for the bite. That is a 10. Which means it's assuming.
No pluses then, yeah. I was waiting for you to say plus.
No, it's 5 plus 5. It was 5 roll 1 plus 5, so it's 10.
Yes.
So it goes in for the bite. Misses you. You dodge out the way. You whip your tail. Pull out of the way of its mouth. Cheeky little
It's
boy.
like a nub of a tail.
And it used its full movement to get down to you guys. So that is the end of its go. Beric, you're up.
Right, well, I'll try and attack it again.
You're going to need to move. Are you with the bow?
Yes.
Yeah, you want to step out because you're going to be shooting through.
So if I go...
You can step as, essentially as far away as you want,
Go
right?
in.
Yeah.
Why are you
Yeah,
going so far?
Well, because
I don't want to be
can.
fucking
Your
near
bow
it.
is like his bow is got from 10 foot to 150 foot, so he can stand where the fuck he wants. No one can see him. Oath bow, baby, come on! Use the thing we gave you.
11 again.
11 is not gonna hit. So again, as this thing rates, you pull out, fire the bow, fires into the into this tree behind it.
Who are you?
Roke, you're up. This thing's been hit. You've just seen Toll the Dead. The arse end of the spider is blackened now. 2 back legs almost dragging on the floor as it tries to come forward from there. Toll and Dead.
Minesweeper again, please. Intelligence saving 14.
Oh yeah, you fuck. I don't know.
Is this your fucking cantrip?
Yeah.
Cantrip.
Oh.
Was it?
I see.
Intelligence save 14. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got -4 again. I'm on 11. So yeah.
Well, you lost again.
So yeah, 1d6 damage.
One.
It's good. It's such good damage, that one.
I'm doing it for the benefit.
Looking weak, suffering. You are up. This thing's trying to bite you, and now face to face with it. It's moving around. You can see that it's stumbling as it's moving. As its back's legs, so it's losing control of after the attack you gave it.
May do what works. I'll toll the dead. Wisdom 10.
Oh, you fuckers with your fucking wisdom 10. 12 saves again.
D4.
No, it's only one time.
No,
You did
I
the same
it.
thing. You did the new same
Yeah.
spell. You did the same one.
Got
you
minus
hit
a
him,
1d4.
You fucking bitch.
What did you just roll then?
12.
What we do or what?
Yeah!
Ah, shame. Oh, yeah.
Can you win sometimes?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realise it fucking. You did, yeah, you did do it again.
Every time.
So that the Toland does it half damage, or was it nothing?
No, it's none.
None on the
I'm pretty
save.
sure.
If it's a cantrip, it probably is none on the save. Obviously, you really fucking sit down all the time.
No, it wouldn't say anything.
Listen, yeah, cool. Sweet. Lives to fight again. And it's go as it sees you try that, dodges out of the way, fights off the force, and goes for another bite. That is a
Meal?
nat 20.
Oh, double damage! Oh no!
Whose idea was this?
And it's a D8, unfortunately, which is the big boy damage.
I won.
I need a.
Oh, 2, so 4 damage. 4 damage, and if you can roll a Constitution saving throw, please, as it bites into you, feel the poison feeding into your body.
Save.
Look!
18 plus 1. 19.
You save, you fight off the poison damage that's hit your body, And yeah, just take the bite damage, you lucky sausage. It's not going to move from there. It's enjoying eating.
Come on, boys.
It's going to. I did it. I rolled 2. It's going to scoot round to the side to try and get a little bit of cover it can, but fail from Beric. As Beric, your go is up.
Right, well, same again.
Wait. Are you under? Can you see him?
Yeah, he's on the clean side, yeah. We couldn't move that far, unfortunately.
Please get at least 9.
Yay! Daddy!
I've seen you nothing but fucking.
So, what do you do damage
in
in this? You've hit with your oath bows. You do 1d8 plus 2d6, is it?
3d6.
3d6.
Fucking, you could
You
do
need
this
to
from the start.
get-
I could have had this gone
You
fucking.
need to get 12 damage to kill this thing.
So 8
8.
plus 5, that's 13 already.
Fucking straight over that in oath damage. As you line up the bow, straight in as it tries to bite you, as it opens its mouth, bow straight through, cleans through the head of the spider as it is dead. Dead.
Arrows at that fucking
And
thing.
it didn't even do the damage in the end.
We did it, boys.
GG's. The
And they
spider
got 2-1.
is dead.
You did nothing.
Oh, God. I will take. What's my accent? I've lost it.
Horse boy.
I'll kill the fucking bush.
I will go take his head.
Oh yeah. Oh shh. Yeah. So as you
Remember, we're not
Go in
keeping
there.
certain things.
chop out the head, you've got the head. Yeah, you've got the arse gland, whatever you want to take off as your trophy. But yeah, the head's there.
I'll take the head.
It's dripping fangs of poison. Congratulations, you now have a giant spider head. You want to note it down?
Level up, level up, level up.
You learn them all
Giant
now.
spider. No, you're only close. And there is no enemies in front of you.
Fucking hell, guys. I'm really tired again. I'm really tired.
I would suggest that next time you don't shout in a cave.
Hey,
Hooligan.
Julie noted, I mean, I thought it'd be funny, but in hindsight, probably not the best thing to be done.
and none of that talk of running away, eh?
But no, come on, mate. Like, it got a bit hairy, right?
Yeah, you got
Need I
shield.
remind you why it got hairy? Because you got Larry. You got that again.
Oh, he's a poet.
It's like grandfather rapper, isn't it?
I would suggest we explore the cave and get the fuck out of it. We'll
Does it look like you can go through?
we'll find a way
Yeah,
through.
yeah. So as you see the pathway here, and you can see that this pathway has been carved out by the giant spider. Essentially, it's carved out. You go over the top of the back end of the.
Before we leave,
Yep.
sorry, I'm assuming we're in the spider's lair. Can I
Yep.
see any other humans that might be encapsulated in this?
Roll an investigation.
14?
14. Give me a. Oh, where's my investigation table gone? Give me a D100.
Ooh, there are 50 bodies.
You found an orphanage. Oh, God. Don't know, kids.
We've got to take them all home.
29.
29. You find a few bodies. A lot of them are as you like carve them out. You see a lot of the husks are there. And you carve into a few of them, and as you open, like the stench comes out. A lot of them are just they're like sucked in. Their body's been sucked. You can feel like the inside has just been drunk out of these things, and their husks. One of them, as you cut out the husk, something poof hits the ground, and it makes funnily enough, it makes it sound like a bunch of like plates or cutleries like crush into each other. And you like open this little box up, and there's a little like it's really nice embroidered like mahogany box. As you open it up, it's got in there like a really delicate set of china teacups. One of them smashed from the floor. But you got little teacups and saucers, and set in there with a couple of little, nice little silver spoons. Looked like they were maybe a gift for someone. And this guy, as you look at the guards, was maybe a messenger or a carrier boy that had just. It's clearly been captured somewhere. But yeah, you got yourself a
I
set
don't
of
even know why I
delicate.
picked up my pencil. You're such a cunt. Look at a nice china set, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
they look fucking good. Like you know, you might be able to sell. You don't have any money, so
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's right.
you don't know what these might be about. But you look at them. One of them's broken. You're like, fuck. But as you go through it, you're like, this is a decent set of like this. It looks like a gift box guild set, like it would have been given as a gift to someone passed on. And this guy looks like some sort of messenger that's clearly or runner that's been fucked up. Like, essentially a medieval version of a postman.
Is it right to get in the chest that we've got all our shit in? It's not going to weigh. It's not going to.
Yeah.
Got
You've
chest.
It's not something I have to carry.
Yeah, you've all got backpacks that you
Yeah,
can just
yeah.
throw in your backpacks
Okay.
and attach them to you.
It's not something I have to carry. Okay.
No, you're fine.
Thank you so much for that lovely gift.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. No, you asked for random investigation check.
Ali.
We've got a list of stuff to give you, baby.
Right, what's at the end here?
So you climb over that, and you see that the forest starts to open up again. There's a bit of webbing, and it dances back into more of the forest you can't pass through. And you can see there's more of a beaten trail this way as well. So you start to make your way through. It wasn't there. You have been travelling, and it's starting to the light is still there. You can feel it's getting to the afternoon now. The afternoon heat is kicking in. It's a very nice day from what you can see breaking through. And the tree, much like as you came into the forest, coming out of the forest in the same sort of way, it starts to brighten up a little bit. Still dead, but not as dead as it was back there. There's a bit more life going on inside the forest as you.
Yeah, Eric, how much further do you reckon?
I don't really know, but I think I will cast Mage Hand.
Keep passing way through.
Just to help us get through.
Yeah, cool.
Back on it here.
Yeah.
I think on the way to
Roke,
one more guy.
stop looking in your wee book.
Just look at this lovely ornate 4-piece china.
You're adding it properly.
Trying to
to your
suss
thing,
that.
aren't you?
Yeah.
He is. Yeah, cool. So you're making your way. So you get another hour and a half, about an hour and a half, and it starts to really thin out now. And as you come out to the area that you were kind of told about, you come in, you see off. You're up in the forest. You see off down to the like rolling down kind of bunch of farmland around you, and you can see a town that's probably 15-20 minute walk from where you are now, which you assume to be Glamorgana as you've come out where you thought you were coming out to.
Do we look like we've been in a fight? Like, can I?
Yeah, you look pretty fucked up. You're covered in like bits of web, but like you've got bits
Oh,
of
yeah.
poison and shit
I,
dripping over you. You definitely have bits of poison.
Prestidigitation.
You look
Yes.
ghostly anyway, and you look even more ghostly because you.
Yeah,
We're
I
You
poisoned.
haven't heard him pull out his special
Oh,
trick.
yeah.
Prestidigitation.
Oh, here he goes. Oh,
I've got a
yeah.
use.
It's like when minor illusion, but you cannot use it.
Yeah.
What a minor illusion.
But do we look bad?
So we now look presentable.
Yeah.
Well done, Beric.
Cool.
I had faith in you all wrong.
So you make your way in.
Could you
towards
have
that.
not taken us a route that was a bit less, arduous?
Well, because you have not shouted out, hello, Kiwi, where?
It's not
Well,
doing.
if there was nothing there to fight us, then shouting would have made a bit of difference, wouldn't it?
What's done is done. I say we head on down to what I'm presuming is the Glamorgana and rest up.
Don't sound too
Hey,
sure.
remember, we got no money.
No, I know, but
So,
I believe this man here has the gift of the gap, from what I've heard anyway.
Oh, don't you worry about that. When we get in there, mate, we're going to make loads of friends.
alright.
In fact, we'll probably have too many.
I mean, I will put it on Daddy's tab. He knows.
Excellent. Let's go.
Cool.
We're off.
Okay, you all roll history checks for Glamorgana.
18.
18.
17.
What am I rolling for?
History.
8, 7.
7. You don't know jack shit.
Yeah.
Glamorgana. So, you will share this information, I'm sure, but Glamorgana, you know, from your history and from your lessons, is ruled over by Prince Edwig, known as the Duke of Westrun.
By
Just got
Prince
Aidwig.
Prince Edwig. E-A-D-W-I-G.
EAD. Okay.
Edwig.
E-A-D-W-I-G. Okay.
Called the Duke of Westrun. He is the
Duke of
King Westrun.
West Run.
Yep.
So,
Oh, no, sorry. Westrun.
So what was that last bit? What was that
Duke
restaurant?
of
The Duke of
So
Westrun.
Prince Aidwig is the
Aidwig.
Duke of
Yeah.
West Run.
You know, he is the King's uncle. And you got 17, right? 18 was highest?
Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you know that Glamorgana is
Do you know what the king's called? Sorry.
you will know what the king's called, yeah, because the king is famous. I can't remember what the king's called. He's called Alfred, I think. Let me just quickly double check.
That sounds very like Old English.
So he was
With-
called Prince Edwig.
Prince Edwig, yeah.
Edwig, yeah.
Edwig.
He is the
Duke of
Duke of
West
West Run.
And
Duke
he's
of
the king's
Westphal.
uncle.
King's uncle, yes. King Alfred is the king. And he is a young king. He's like a child king.
So what was his name again?
Alfred is the king.
Alfred is the king.
But yes. Edwig is the Duke of Westfront, who looks after the west of Regan. Cool. I was on the wrong page. You know that Glamorgana was the old capital of Regan before they moved it to the fort where the current the Islet Kingdom, which is where the current capital now sits. And you know,
Where's it get moved to? Sorry.
The Isle Kingdom.
Isle of Kingdom.
Islet.
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 Oh yeah.
But Glamorgana used to be the capital of Aisling before it was Aisling, before the Fall and Conquest, and they carved it up. So now it's for Regan, it's the Island Kingdom, but Glamorgana used to be the thing. You're told that because of its move, the city has kind of been in decline for a long time. Being the old capital, it doesn't really have. It has a main export of coal, and it's been kind of dying off that for a while. Because around it other areas have been built up, as we've been told, and because it was the old capital, and particularly you would have known this, Saffron, that it has some of the nicest cathedrals still, because it has cathedrals to all of them, a cathedral each for each of the 9 sisters, as the old capital, where the gods maybe elsewhere aren't celebrated. Glamorgana has a nice cathedral for each of the 9 sisters. The 9 sisters. So as you come down, you're walking through. You find a road quite quickly that meanders itself between all the farmland, and you're between lots of different farms. And the whole north part between the kind of forest and the town, as it wraps round, is all north. The south of the town is the sea. So as you're coming down from a hill, you can see the blue skirts out at the bottom, the base, and that is the south coast of Regan. And you're working your way, and you're just coming down the street as you're walking through these different farms. Farmland, a lot of these farmland, lots of gates off. There's mainly arrow. Which one's the crops one, not the animal one? Mainly crops. Arable's crops, right? Yeah. Mainly arable.
The other one
mainly
is
crops. Mainly crops. As you're coming down, and as you are walking in, you see 2 slightly armoured guys walking towards you.
Let me have it, gentlemen.
Are you sure? We just said this wizardy boy has.
Yes, but he also shouted to the spiders, "Hello."
I can hear that. I can hear you. Go on.
Hello, guardsmen. We are part of the wild hunt from Castle Herne.
Ah, couple of hunters. We heard the bells. You made it through the forest. Welcome, boys. You look looking like you've got through pretty well, actually. Yeah, we've not seen one of your kind for a little while, actually. Happy to see you.
It's great to be here. It's lovely once capital city.
Yeah, well, yes. Have you been to Glamorgana before?
Oh, no.
No?
I've heard great stories.
Well, that's interesting. Well, yeah, there are great stories. It's, it has its charms. Where are you gentlemen headed off to then? Is there any assistance we can give you?
Well, we'd like to speak to any noblemen or regalmen / women here.
/ women. Noblemen / women. You hear this? And he nudges the other guy and he's like, fuck, one of the guys is clearly quite happy to see you guys. The other one's a bit like, look at these fucking pricks. They've fucking walked out of the forest and they're fucking... These are, and as you look at these are 2, what you would see as guards. They've got like long pikes. Bit of armoury on them, but mainly leather armour. Like they've got chest plate and some shoulder bits. They've got helmets that they wear, but they don't, like bottom half, nothing. Mm-hmm. They don't look like they're ready to go to war guards. They're just like on a fucking, and they're on a foot patrol near farms. It's like, what the fuck are these guys? It's like, okay, I think we can help you now. Well, why don't you just head on down? Just stop in West Town straight away. Just drop into the first thing you find. As you come into the town, do a left. A lovely little park there called Middle Park. Right there's an inn called, I can't remember what it's called. It's called the Shepherd something. The Shepherd's House. Fantastic. Go to the Shepherd's House. That'll get you sorted out. They're used to your kind coming through here. They're usually very friendly towards you. Other than that, or you can shoot straight into town if you want. But yeah, get yourself a drink first. Enjoy a bit of Glamorgana's charm.
Oh, well,